Bitcoin exploding up to all-time highs far earlier than any previous Bitcoin model could have predicted. It's telling us right now that there's something key that's driving the market, and all of the charts are pointing to an enormous explosion in the entire crypto market. We're also seeing it happen across the older altcoins, which is something unprecedented. What this means for us is crazy. So hit that like button, and let's find out what I'm talking about. Now guys, let me just catch a breath. I'm excited, okay? It's hot in here. We're all pretty pumped because Bitcoin currently, as I look at it, is at 65k. And perhaps by the time this video is edited and goes live, we're already all-time highs. But it's pretty evident that we're going to get there right now when you understand what is driving the market. And if you've been in crypto for at least the last month or so, or you've just happened to arrive, maybe you need to know that this time is different. I've been saying on this channel for months and months, this time is different because the ETFs, the exchange-traded funds, from institutions are what's driving this bull market. This has never been a thing before because it's never been around. Every single day at the end of February, you can see it ramping up, and that has continued into early March. You've now got huge institutions, Merrill Lynch, Bank of America, creating their own ETFs, which will encourage even more wealthy people out there to start to put their money into Bitcoin. And not only that, but it's different because of this. This is a chart from Benjamin Cowan that tells us something really interesting, okay? And you're like, oh, not another chart, not interesting. Yeah, all right, you know, fine. But it is, right? Why? This white line is the price of Bitcoin. And you'll probably realize that in order for the Bitcoin price to go up, you need lots of people to buy it. That's what's happened in the past. It's always been bought initially by us, the retail investors. But this time it hasn't been us. How do we know? Well, I've told you this multiple times. And what we can see from this chart in the previous highs is these different colored blocks here. Now these down the bottom are some names of various YouTubers, various Twitter people, but big Twitter accounts who post about crypto. Well, until BitBoy Crypto decided he was going to become a martial arts legend. But it tells us this. It means that retail isn't in the space right now. We're at all-time highs, and there's no one in the space from retail, which means all of the money that is here right now has come from institutional investors, ETFs. Guess what happens if Bitcoin goes and hits all-time highs today? Every news channel, BBC, Bloomberg, CNN, whatever country you live in, whatever news channel you've got, is going to be like Bitcoin at all-time highs. And everyone is like scratching their head because most of my mates who bought Bitcoin in the last cycle haven't even realized. The result of this is going to be this. Everyone's going to be like, fuck, I missed it. They're going to rush to their computer. They're going to dust off their old, wallet addresses and things if they can find them. They're going to log into their Coinbase accounts or Binance's or whatever, and they're going to start buying crypto. But they're not going to be buying cryptos that you've been talking about and I've been talking about recently, or new launches like Nosana or Delesium or whatever. They're going to be diving into the old coins from the last bull market that were doing well. The likes of Solana, the likes of Matic, the likes of Ethereum, the likes of Cardano, maybe even XRP fans could get a couple of % rise today. Wouldn't that be nice? They've all been so patient. XRP army, stick in there. And you're like, oh, don't get too bullish. And I'm like, oh, hold on. I've been bullish for a long time, and now it's starting to all come together. It's hard not to be, guys. Okay? Look into this chart. It's from coinglass.com. Free website. Although I think you can pay, but you can see I'm not logged in. Funding rate heat map. And you're like, what does that mean? Okay, well, let's just simply put this right here. You can see on the left is green, and on the right, it's orange. And if we look down to here, you can see positive is orange and negative is like blue with kind of greener levels down here. So over here is more bearish and over here is more bullish. Now, why? It's because when it's in this area, it means that the funding rates are higher. So when the funding rates are higher, it shows that people are being really greedy and diving into long positions. There's lots of long positions right now, which means they have a little bit of a premium. They're more expensive to enter into long positions. It encourages lots of people to enter into long positions. And this is basically symbolizing that everyone is diving into long positions right now, which ultimately accelerates the price of Bitcoin higher. So Bitcoin breaks beyond all-time highs. You better believe that every retailer and his dog and every degen trader and everyone else is jumping on the longs wagon, which means that Bitcoin has a very good chance, not guaranteed, of going aggressively up. And if it does, altcoins go crazy. And I showed you this in a video yesterday. Probably one of my most useful ever videos. I didn't even realize how useful it was until I started to just use this pattern and realize that you just use this pattern and you put it onto different charts and you can literally just pick coin after coin that fit into this pattern. You're like, okay, it's easy now, right? We have a bull market, a bear market, an accumulation phase, a disbelief phase, and then into a bull market. This is the altcoins minus Bitcoin. You can see we are kind of transitioning disbelief into bull market. And this disbelief is the nice sideways bit. But not every altcoin right now is in the bull market. A lot of them have just come out of accumulation or into disbelief. Look at this chart pattern. Let me show you something really rather sexy right now. And this one I put earlier on today into my free Telegram, which you can access for absolutely free. It's in the link down below in the description. Make sure you click on this Telegram link here. It's going to direct you across to the free Telegram where you can get access to deals, some of the trades I'm doing and other bits and pieces. Also chat to other people about different cryptos. But anyway, what this simply means is we can go and look at coins, the old coins. Remember, because this is taking into account the old cycle, which was this, and then the accumulation and up. It tells you a lot of the older coins are already on the move. This is Arweave. You can see the disbelief zone here, bull market. And if you're subscribed, you'll realize we've been talking about Arweave for weeks and weeks on this channel throughout this time over here, where we've been in the indecision phase. Mana Decentraland, another old coin, has just moved from this disbelief zone, enters into bull market. Rose, another coin I talked about on yesterday's video, has now just entered into bull market from this indecision phase. All of these people who are about to watch the news later on today when Bitcoin hits all-time high, assuming it does, guys, obviously it could be wrong, go away, do your own research and all that healthy good stuff, are all going to go and be like, open up their portfolio, what should I buy? What should I buy? And the coins they know are all these coins that were around in the last bull market, okay? So they all bled all the way down to the downside, most of these coins. What? Rose went down 94%. INJ, you can see, went down good 95%. Yeah, you can see INJ is well into its bull market. It's been in that way since like October. This pattern's so obvious that you can literally just go across, and it's not about finding this amazing project over that amazing project, guys. A lot of these projects you have a great opportunity in right now if you can go and find them in disbelief phases. C-Pool or Clear Pool, which I'll probably talk about tomorrow in a little bit more depth. Clearly in this disbelief phase, what comes next? Bull market. But let me take a second to tell you something. It's quite clear right now that we're about to go crazy in the markets. And you need to have a bit of cool and calm about you, because it's going to be really difficult for you to be able to manage yourself if you can't control where you are. That's why I'm telling you to get these drawings and things onto your chart so that you can have a cool, calm idea about where we are, where we might be going, and take ownership of it. Don't just take a price prediction some idiot on YouTube, who might be me or someone else, gave you, because they might be wrong. Only you know whether or not that coin has the potential to go to wherever you think it's going to go to. Be more conservative. Take profits on the way up. As well, if you've got a portfolio and you've got like, I don't know, 10, 20 coins in it, whatever it is, don't think that there's the perfect portfolio out there and you might not have it. Believe in your own portfolio. You bought those coins for a reason. Have some faith in those coins and things you bought. There will be days that you see pullbacks on some of those coins. There will be other days that you feel like you're holding all the coins that aren't moving anywhere, and all these other coins around you are blowing up, and you're like, how did I not have these? But what will happen is you'll take your money from those coins, you'll put it into the ones that are all way up here. The next day, your coins will be way up, the new ones you bought will be way down, and you'll be back to square one. Try and stick in your lane a bit and enjoy the ride. Personally, not taking huge amounts of profits right now. I'm looking to see some decent growth. At the time right now, I think we're going to see bigger growth in some of the older coins, who would have thought, than some of the newer ones. However, key narratives, I stick by AI, Deepin, and others in the space. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a live stream where I'll take you through and I'll show you all of the coins like CRV that are literally sat in perfect zones right now to potentially see very fast, very quick profits that you can either flip into other coins or you can just ride for bigger pumps. So if you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Now guys, don't worry, I'm not eternally bullish. I'm not incredibly bullish all the time, but right now is the time to be bullish. I will be more measured in the future, and if I see kind of imbalance in the market, like people getting too hyped about certain coins, I will work. I'll always work to try and level things out, try and knock a bit of the shine off that thing so that you can remain more measured. Make sure you don't get too attached to any coin. Don't get all your confirmation bias going, guys. They're just lines of code at the end of the day. They're vehicles to make you money, and that's how you should be treating them. Now, guys, if you want to be trading altcoins, there's no better place to be doing it than on MEXC, mainly because it's 0%, so you can trade from one coin to another. 0% doesn't cost you anything. Absolute no-brainer that you should be using MEXC. 4,500 different altcoins available, which is unheard of across crypto. If you are, however, wanting to trade with leverage, then I 100% recommend you check out Bitunix through the link down below. You'll get an exclusive bonus on sign up, but mainly because it doesn't require any KYC, know your customer. It doesn't require any VPN, which means you can use it anywhere without having to register your name, address, or any of that stuff. Yesterday, they just added another 200 new coins. Their liquidity is provided by Binance, which means they've got the biggest liquidity in all of futures trading. Absolutely no-brainer, guys. Sign up for Bitunix down below in the description. You'll also qualify for various airdrops that they're going to be doing on the new coins they launch all the time. So make sure you make that happen. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, bit quicker, bit more energy, bit less tutorial than normal, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with a live stream. Bye-bye.